What is good, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So in this particular video, I'll be analyzing EURUSD, GBP USD, GBP JPY and AUD USD, and I'll be starting with EURUSD since the first on the watch list. Now in this particular instrument, I am bullish, right? And the reason is, at the moment the market is broken above this area of significance over here, which was a bearish channel, right? So the market is above that channel, which then means the market probably is ready to buy, because for me, if the market was supposed to sell, it shouldn't have ended up breaking above that structure over there. Now the second reason why I'm bullish on this instrument is because, as you can see, we have a very strong area of sensitivity around the structure. This is a support that the market has created, and it's holding from that structure for a very long time. This support first came in from, look at it, from 2015, and from then we've been trading above that structure. So for me, there's a very significant area to buy from, and hence I am bullish on this instrument. Now if you move to a smaller time frame, let's start with let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, as much as I am looking for buys, I do recognize that there is another trend that the market has created. First touch over there, second touch, third touch, and a fourth touch, and at the moment it seems as if the market is again respecting that structure over there. So what could happen is, for the week that is coming, I have two areas of interest. I'm looking at this high and looking at this low. So what I'm looking for is for the market, now that it has respected this high, I'm looking for the market to come back to this low over here, and from this low I want to look for buys, right? However, because the market is in a bearish channel, so what could happen is, instead the market could end up breaking below, and if it does that, then it means we should look for sells back to this support over here. And if the market ends up breaking below this low, we look for sells back to the trend trend line over there, and then from there maybe you can start to look for those buys to the upside. What I was looking for last week was for the market to hold itself above, because it seemed as if it broken above that trend, and had it done that, for me it was going to be nice to confirm further buys to the upside. However, because now the market has respected that resistance, really I feel like the only thing we should do now is to wait for the market to come back to this low, and on this low we look for buys, and should it end up breaking this low, then it means the market is bearish, and then we'll take it from there. Moving on to another instrument, this is GBP USD. Let's move to the higher time frame. We move to the higher time frame now. On GBP USD, on the higher time frame, I am bullish. However, the same thing, or rather similar thing, like EURUSD, I will show you to you guys. At the moment I am bearish. So long term I am looking for buys, and the reason is the market has broken above this bearish trend over there. The second reason is because the market has created a very strong area of support, which the market is respecting. If you look at it, first touch over here, second touch, third touch, and a fourth touch, and now the market again is respecting that low over there. So this is why I am bullish on this instrument. Now the way you can trade this market, let's move to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, guys, we want to look at our areas of interest. Now, as much as I am bullish on the higher time frame, I do see that the market has created a very strong area of resistance over here. You can clearly see that, and now we did really respect it last week with NFP closing below that structure over there. And not only that, we did have a trend that had formed. First touch, second touch, and a third touch. This was a very strong area, fourth touch, and now the market is broken below that trend. So now for the week that is coming, the only thing that I'm looking for, which is logical to me, is to, when the market gets to the support, I'm going to start to look for buys before anything else. I'm going to start to look for buys. I'm going to look for buys, and if the market ends up breaking below that structure over there, then it's not a train smash. It would confirm that the market is bearish, and from there I would await a retest, and then I would start to sell this market down to those lows over there. Because if you look at it, guys, the market is also in a range. The market is also ranging, man. The market is moving sideways, right? It's not trending up or down, it's just moving sideways. It's really important for you guys to understand that on the high we sell, on the low we buy, but we don't just sell. We need to see price confirming that it is bearish, like it is now. As you can see, it broken below this structure over here and broke below the trend. It's confirming that to us. Maybe it's not so bullish, maybe we should start looking for sells. However, anything could happen, guys. So if maybe the market ends up respecting this low and maybe breaking above that resistance, of course, then we start to look for further buys to the upside. Really, that's all I'm looking for on this instrument. I don't see any other thing, guys. If you see something, just comment down in the comment section. Moving on to GBP JPY, let's go to the higher time frame. So this market I really don't like how it's moving. Even on the higher time frame, you can clearly see that this market is in a range. It's just moving sideways, right? However, these sideways moves on a smaller time frame, they are trend, right? So now we are at a resistance right? We are at a resistance. However, if you zoom in, let's go to the weekly time frame, or rather the daily time frame. If you zoom in like that, you will clearly see that as much as we are at a resistance, the market has broken above a very significant zone, which is this high over here. The market created this high and now broke above that high, came back, supported from that high. And so what could potentially happen is the market could just continue pushing even further up, and if it does, then it would mean this strong resistance that we have over here has now turned into a support, and from there we can start to continue looking for buys even more to the upside. Now, the only reason why I would start to look for sells on this market is if the market could eventually end up closing below the structure over here, and if it could do that for me, I would look for a retest, and then I start to sell the market back to this low over here, and on this low I look for buys, and on this resistance I look for sells. And if the market breaks below the structure, then it would confirm that this resistance over here was solid, and so the market is coming back down. And if the market could end up breaking above that resistance, then it would confirm our bullish bias, meaning that this move over here is a breakout, and so we should continue looking for buys further to the upside. That's all I'm looking for on this instrument. There's really not much that I'm seeing at the moment, so yeah, man, you can also share your thoughts on this one. Moving on to the last instrument, this is AUD USD, and I'm closing with this one. Let's move to the higher time frame. So as you can see, this market, I am bullish on this instrument, and the reason is there was a trend that had formed over here: first touch, second touch, third touch, and then the market gave a breakout, a good retest, and then the market respected that structure, and the market at the moment is trading above that structure. So I am bullish on this instrument for those reasons. The second reason why I'm bullish is because, as you can see, there is a support over here that the market had created for so many times, and it's respecting it. I mean, look at it: first touch over here, second touch, third touch, and a fourth touch, and the market is still respecting that structure, and the market is trading above that structure. Now, the way you can trade this market is you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame over there. Now, as much as we are bullish on this instrument, it's very important to note that the market at the moment is kind of bearish, right? So we do also have another resisting trend line over here: first touch, second touch, third touch, and faked out type of thing. And so this was very strong. It's a very rather strong area of resistance. Now, the market did give us a breakout, and so what I anticipated was, I really thought that the market giving us this breakout, it was just going to continue push even further up, right? I was looking at this area over here is an area that the market could maybe buy from, right? I thought the market could, now that it gave us a breakout, I thought it could respect this high over here, and then from there it's support, and then we start to see further buys. However, at the moment, as you can see, the market is pushing back, is giving us a pullback. So what could happen is, or rather the area that I'm looking at is this low over here. The market probably is coming back to this support over here, and we just need to study how price is moving. And if it does, if maybe it is coming back to that structure over there for the week that is coming, maybe what we should do is to start to look for sells. Maybe we should start to look for sells on this particular instrument to try and push price even lower. Maybe the market could end up giving us a retest on Monday, and if it does that, we want to sell from this structure over here back to this support, and on this support, this is where we want to look for buys strictly. On this support, we don't want to sell this market. We don't even anticipate that the market could end up breaking. We just want to look for buyers on this area. We look for buyers, and maybe if the market ends up breaking below, then it would confirm, or rather then it would mean the market is bearish. Pretty much that's all I'm looking for. I really don't like how the market is moving at the moment. It's because this was NFP week, of course, so the market really moved in a way I didn't like. So let's hope that next week the market is gonna give us better price action to forecast. Yeah, man, that's all I'm looking for. Thank you for watching up to this far. If you are, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.